What's up guys, welcome to another video. So this video started out with me going to put a deposit on a C8 Corvette to make sure I had a spot in line, but things didn't go as planned, and I explained this in a couple of minutes. But stick around and see what the struggle is like to reserve a C8 Corvette. I'll see you guys when I get to the dealership. Alright, so we are here at the dealer. Hopefully I'll be able to film, but if not, I'll let you guys know how it went. So obviously it's the next day. I'm wearing a different shirt. Yesterday didn't go as I expected. Got to the dealer, and after the night before they told me that they had 26 allocations and only 4 of them have been taken. Went to the dealer the next day and they said that they only have 4 allocations and that they wanted a $5,000 deposit, and I figured, why would I do that when I can go to another dealer and pay $1,000 and they're charging MSRP as well. So I tried to search around the local Corvette dealer. They have something like 38 allocations, but I would be number 42 on their list, and at this point I don't really see why many people would back out of the Corvette, because they're just building the car, and if they don't like it they can of course back out and get their money back for their deposit. So I didn't really see many people doing that, and I didn't want to get somebody's car, like it says in the terms and conditions when you reserve a car and put a deposit down. It says that if somebody backs out, it'll be basically passed on to next person or the dealer inventory, so I didn't want to take a chance for that. So I did some searching around, and some dealers were taking $3,000 deposits, some were just taking a reservation list, and those who had just a list, they had more people than they did allocations, so I didn't want to be on a waiting list. So I kept on searching around, just put my name on a bunch of lists. So found one where I was only 2 outside of the allocation list. I was number 18 with 16 allocations, and so of course, being that far back, I'd probably get the car next fall. And then I found another dealer, and I believe I was 3 outside. I think I was number 19 out of 16, but this dealer said of course that they're going to try and get all their orders in, so if I got an order, they'd try to put it in early so that the car would come earlier the next fall, because they also said that they were trying to get more allocations because they were a higher volume dealer. So finally I found one dealer, and they were just taking people to put down on the list. So I gave him my information and I asked him, whereabouts does this put me on the list? And he said that I am at the top of the list. So that being said, I should be getting one pretty early, assuming that what they told me is true, that I'm at the top of the list. So pretty excited about that. I'll be making a video soon about how I would spec the car. I might even do it right now actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and go do that. Alright, now we're inside. Let's go ahead and spec out a Corvette, see how I'm gonna do it. So first things first, the color. I think the torch red looked really good on the night of the reveal. The Long Beach red kind of looks dark in this configurator, but I know the colors are off, especially the rapid blue. If you guys have seen the videos of this, you know that it doesn't really look anything like the configurator here. So yeah, I like the color red. Black would look nice. However, I know how much of a pain it is to keep clean on my car. So I think I'm gonna go with the torch red. For the roof, I'm either gonna go body color or transparent, I don't know yet. I heard that either one of them could really be a constraint, meaning that if you get a body color roof, your order might get pushed back. And same thing for the transparent. I heard the transparent might be the standard roof option, but I guess I'll go with transparent for now. Of course I want the Z51. That's going to include, I believe, the Pilot Sport 4S tires. It says PS4 here, but, and then I'm going to probably stick with the FE3, considering that I have the magnetic ride control on my car. And I know that if you have any issues with it, it can become kind of expensive to fix. If it does go out, I just end up going to different coilovers anyway, so I think I'd stick with the FE3. And like the C6, you get the different brakes and then your extra cooling. I think for the Z51 on the C6 it was, I believe, transmission and an engine oil cooler. So this one is a rear mounted third radiator. I'm sure it's pretty similar. And then your LSD and the spoiler, and then your performance exhaust. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose that. As for the wheels, I kind of like the standard ones. I don't really want any dark colored wheels. I'm not a big fan of black wheels. The gold ones might look okay, but I think the chrome definitely looked the best. The Trident spoke ones, in my opinion, are kind of busy looking, so I'll stick with the standard ones because I know I'd probably change them anyways. Brake calipers, definitely want red. Yeah, bright red to match the brightly colored exterior. Okay, exterior, let's go on and move to that. Carbon flash badge, come on. Yeah, definitely want that. However, the chrome might look pretty good too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the chrome. Intake duct here, I think I'm gonna stick with the black. The body color, it just blends in too much with the car, and the carbon accented one really, well, accents this intake duct here, so I'm gonna stick with that. I think the high wing spoiler looks okay. Well, looks pretty good actually. I heard that you have to get this dealer installed, so if that's the case, I'd probably stick with just the normal spoiler. And since it's a newer car, I don't really want to put a big wing on it anyways. However, I am thinking about getting a big wing for my car. Let me know what you guys would think of that. So we got all this side skirt stuff. I think looks good there in that department. The engine cover, might be nice to do the engine appearance package. We'll see how that looks once we get the official ordering system and maybe even some pictures of it. So tentatively I'll put that on there. Stripes would look cool. I think it distracts from the body lines of the car though, so I'm not going to do those right now. And of course all this is subject to change until the official order goes in. I do like Grand Sport stripes. Let's go ahead and see how those look. Yeah, they kind of look like an afterthought. So no for those. Alright, trim levels. Of course it's going to come standard with the 3LT. Let's see what that includes. So you're going to get your GT2 seats, which will also be standard on the 2LT, I believe. Nappa leather, carbon fiber trim, custom leather wrapped wheels, suede upper interior trim, leather wrapped lower doors. 2LT, the 2LT is the one that includes everything. Your heads up display, 14 speaker, Bose system, heated cooled seats, your PDR, your navigation, and I believe you get the rear camera, mirror, and of course memory package. So it looks like the 2LT includes all the options. I don't really need all the things of the 3LT. Maybe that's just because I have a C6 and I don't really care about the interior as much. So I'll go with the 2LT. I think that's going to get the job done. You're going to get all your good options there anyways. Alright, interior. So I believe the jet black with red stitching, yeah, you need the 3LT. So that's not too important. I think I would go with jet black interior. So here's a interior shot with the jet black. Kind of looks like it's white stitching standard here. I don't really like colored interiors such as red or blue. The tan interior, that kind of looks nice, kind of reminds me of the Ferrari from Too Fast, Too Furious. Well, I guess a classic Ferrari color. Bright red with the tan interior. One thing I don't really like about this though is right here, this tan steering wheel stripe. Not really a big fan of that, and especially the tan stitching on the steering wheel. So I'm gonna go with just jet black for now. Carbon fiber interior trim. Don't really need that. Alright, final option, seats. I'm gonna stick with GT2 because, like I said in my last video, I want to road trip this car down the coast, meet up with other YouTubers as well as fans of the C8 Corvette. So I want to be comfortable. The GT1 seats, I believe, are the 1LT seats. And I think the GT2 seats include the heated and cooled option, which I would want for sure, because my car definitely gets hot in the summer weather right now. So don't want suede. Suede gets torn up kind of easily, or more easily than leather. And of course I don't want textile. Seat belt color, I think red seat belts would look good. Another idea might be yellow seat belts. That would be kind of cool as well. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Leave some comments down below as to how you would spec your C8. Let me know what you think of my spec. Be sure to subscribe. Grab some merch in the link in the description as well. I'll be keeping you guys up to date with the C8 Corvette features and news. With all that being said, I'll see you in the next one.
I stand 10 toes down, AK-47 with a